is Mike Regan, GamingRing.com, with TNA superstar Eric Young. Eric, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. You?
It's fine. Now, we haven't seen you on TV in a while. What's going on with Eric?
Actually, I've been hiding out. I've been searching around the Impact Zone for Super Eric. Big fan of his, and you know, everyone says he keeps showing up, and I just seem to be missing him every time. So that's usually what I'm doing. I'm looking for him.
Any luck finding them yet, or?
Not yet, as funny as that sounds. And, you know, I've had a lot of good clues. I've been hot on the case. I wear a brown trench coat with a double-sided hat and my magnifying glass, and a lot of good leads, but no, I haven't found them yet.
Who do you think he is? Who do you think is under that mask?
Brad Pitt, maybe. I don't know. Someone, he's awesome. That's what I know. I know he's awesome.
Now, who do you think would win the match between you and Super Eric?
Super Eric, no doubt. He's a little bit taller than me, I think. He's definitely faster. He's definitely stronger. He's definitely better looking. Yeah, I don't really stack up very well to him.
Wow, wow. Now, you have a big pay-per-view tomorrow. Are you on the pay-per-view?
I'm not sure yet. I usually I'll show up and then they'll tell me what I'm going to do. So as of right now, I have no idea.
Is anyone on your sites?
No. I'm usually in everyone else's sites, so I try not to have people in my sites because almost everyone here frightens me, except for JB and Christy Hemme smells good.
Who smells better, JB or Christy Hemme?
Christy Hemme smells better, yeah.
Okay. Now, who's the one TNA superstar you're afraid of the most?
Ooh, Abyss maybe. Yeah,
he's scary.
Yeah, I've never even been in the same room, and just seeing him on TV is frightening enough. So I try to keep my distance.
Okay.
Plus, he's got a mask. It's scary.
Masks are scary.
Big time, because I don't really know who it is.
You know what else is scary? Clowns. I hate clowns.
I hate clowns, and Raggedy Ann and Andy. I'm very frightened of them as well.
How about the Smurfs?
Gargamel's scary. Smurf's not so much.
Who do you think would win between you and Gargamel?
Is the cat in his corner, Azrael in his corner, or do I get Azrael?
One-on-one match.
One-on-one. I got a pretty good chance. He's got that long black dress he's always wearing. I tie him up in that. I think I can get him.
Now, you're in the TNA video game. I mean, what's that like seeing your character in the game? And
it's cool, man. It's like I can die happy now. I got an action figure that I didn't have to make myself, and I'm in a video game, so my life is complete. I can move back to Canada and go back to working for my mom again.
What does your mom do?
She makes arts and crafts, folk art.
Very cool. Now, do you have a room at your house just full of Eric Young figures?
Actually, I don't. Actually, I only got a couple of them, but I do go to Target every day, and if I see them there, I move them to the front in front of Devon Dudley.
There you go. How is your figure one of the most popular figures in the line?
It must be. It's very hard to find. My mom, she wanted a couple of them, and it took me a couple months to find them. So I got two. So I got the one with the Team Canada gear and then the regular Eric Young gear too. So, but they are hard to find, that's for sure.
Well, I know a place where you can get any of your TNA figures that you might want.
Where's that?
RingsideCollectibles.com.
RingsideCollectibles.com.
That's where you can get any of your figures that you possibly want.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they have multiple versions of your figure.
Very well done. Very well done.
RingsideCollectibles.com. Now, tell us a little bit about Team Canada. I mean, what was that like working with that group?
It was cool, man. It's you know, like I got to work with, you know, every day up close with 4 of my best friends, 5 of my best friends. So, you know, Scott and Bobby and A1, Johnny, Petey, all of them, we're all really close still, and it was cool, man. And it was like my start on TV, so fond memories of that time, big time.
How did you get into business?
I started just out of high school, actually. I was 17. 2 weeks after high school, I moved to another city about 2.5 hours from where I lived and started training right away. I had my first match about 4 months after that, and the rest is history, I guess.
How was your first match? And did you win it?
I did win it, actually. It was really good because me and the guy I wrestled, we trained together, so we practiced it about 600 times because we were young and we wanted to have the best match we could. So it was really good, and it was a lot of fun. It was like a dream come true, man.
Now, you said you were 4 months in the training before. Was it as hard as you thought it would be, or was it completely a different level?
There was aspects that are very difficult. A lot of people think that the ring is soft. I'll tell you now that is a complete farce. There are no springs. There are no trampolines or anything like that. It's a metal and wood frame with a little bit of carpeting foam over top. So running the ropes looks like a lot of fun. Very painful until you learn how to do it properly and you get callous to it. So it's very painful, and it's not for everybody. That's for sure.
So you actually have calluses on your back where your your back hits the rope.
Yeah, it's like eventually the first couple times you hit the ropes, you get blood blisters. I ran a wrestling school, and my students would be doing the ropes for the first time, and they would come back and pull their shirt up and, you know, kind of pull me aside and, hey, is this normal? And I'm like, yeah, it's perfectly normal. It'll go away, and you won't get them all the time. But, yeah, it looks like a lot of fun, but it's actually really quite painful.
Now, who trained you?
I was trained by Waldo Von Erich. He was one of the original Von Erichs, cousin to Fritz Von Erich. He still holds the record to this day. Longest match in Madison Square Garden, 93 minutes with Bruno Sammartino. He did like a World War II kind of Nazi gimmick back right after the war had ended. So he was one of the top heels in New York and along the East Coast. He trained me, not the physical aspect, but the mental stuff of it, like psychology and how to get over and how to become a heel and stuff like that. Physical training was done by Carl LeDuc, which is a nephew of Paul and Joe LeDuc, the Canadian Lumberjacks, who are a famous Canadian tag team. Joe LeDuc wrestled all over the United States, and he's actually in the Bret Hart Wrestling with Shadows DVD. He's getting beat up by Stu, and he's like, I can't feel my arms, sir, and he's bald. That's the guy that trained me.
Now, what are your aspirations for your career and for TNA?
You know, anybody that says they don't want to be a champion in this business is lying to you. Is that realistic? Pretty unlikely, but I would definitely like to be and just be in this business and entertain people for as long as I can. So,
any comic books or movies in your future? You're very photogenic. I just want to say that.
Yeah, I'm quite photogenic. Actually, I'm really into acting. I always have been my whole life. I did community theater. I did musicals in high school. I was Seymour in Little Shop of Horrors. I did Improv Olympics. I took drama all the way through high school. So I was really into that. I would be something I'd be interested in, but I don't think I could ever stop wrestling, to be honest. It's an addiction. It's an addiction, big time.
What is your favorite move to perform in the ring?
Winning.
Winning, the whole raising the hand.
Yeah, that's my favorite move because it's very it's not painful for me at all, and it means that I did good. It doesn't happen often, but winning is my favorite move.
Thank you, Eric. It's been a pleasure.